Hey everyone, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Before we get started, I wanted to make sure everyone knew that this was the last week we're going to meet. So I'll still be available. I know you guys still have your packets to finish. So if you need help, you can always email me, reach out to me on Google Hangouts. So I want to make sure that you guys have what you need to be able to get these completed and turned in. So today we're just going to go over, for the last time, multiplication multi-digit numbers. So they're all 2-digit numbers multiplied by either 1, 2, or 3-digit numbers. There are 20 problems we're going to work on. So our first one, we have 54 times 3. So we start with 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So we're going to put down the 2, carry the 1. And we're going to do 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So our answer is 162. Our next problem, we're going to do 7 times 9. 7 times 9 is 63. We put down the 3, carry the 6. Now we're going to do 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28, plus the 6 we carried is 34. And then we move to the 8. Because our answer is going to start under the 4, we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. We have 8 times 9. Times 9 is 72, so we put down the 2, we carry the 7. Now we have 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32, plus the 7 that we carried is 39. Okay, now we move over to our 1. Our answer is going to start here, so we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. So 1 times 9 is 9. And then 1 times 4 is 4. These numbers are all called partial products, so we're going to add them together. So 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 9 is 12, plus 9 is 21. So we're going to put down our 1 and we're going to carry our 2. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 2 is 9. So our answer is 9,163. Our next one, we have 61 times 35. So we're going to start with 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. And then we're going to move over to our 3. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place. We have 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. And we're going to add those together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 3 is 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. Put down a 1, we carry our 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. So our answer is 2,135. Okay, next we have 49 times 566. We're going to start with 6 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54. So we put down our 4. We carry our 5. Now we have 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus the 5 that we carried is 29. Now we're going to move over to this 6. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 6 times 9 is 54, so we're going to put down the 4, carry the 5. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 5 is 29. Now we're going to move over to our 5, so we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. We have 5 times 9 is 45, so we put down the 5. We're going to carry the 4. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. And we're going to add those together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 9 plus 4 is 13. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 9 is 12, plus 5 is 17. One plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. So our answer is 27,734. Now we have 32 times 26. 6 times 2 is 12. Now the 2, carry the 1. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. We're going to move over to the 2, so we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. We have 2 times 2 is 4. And then 2 times 3 is 6. We're going to add those together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 4 is 13. And 3, carry our 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 6 is 8. So our answer is 832. Moving on to our next problem, we have 72 times 310. We start with a 0. 0 times 2 is 0. And 0 times 7 is 0. Okay, now we're going to move over to our 1. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 7 is 7. Okay, now we're going to move to the 3, so we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. Three times 2 is 6. And 3 times 7 is 21. We're going to add those together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2, plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 6 is 13, so we put down the 3. We carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 2 plus 0 is 2. So our answer is 22,320. Our next one, we have 39 times 39. We start with 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is 81. So we put down the 1, we carry the 8. Now we have 9 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 8 is 35. Okay. We move over to the 3. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 3 times 9 is 27. And the 7 carry the 2. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. And then we add those together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 7 plus 5 is 12. And on the 2 we carry our 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So our answer is 1,521. Okay, for our next problem, we have 23 times 7. We start with 7 times 3, which is 21. We put down the 1, carry the 2. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16. So our answer is 161. Our next one, we have 8 times 6. 8 times 6 is 48. So we put down our 8, carry the 4. We're going to do 6 times 8 again, which is 48, plus 4 is 52. So our answer is 528. Our next one, we have 67 times 184. So we start with 4 times 7, which is 28. So we put down our 8, we carry our 2. Now we have 4 times 6, which is 24, plus 2 is 26. Okay, we're going to move over to our 8. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. And now we have 8 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. So we put down our 6. We're going to carry our 5. Okay, now we have 8 times 6. 8 times 6 is 48, plus the 5 that we carried is 53. So alright, and now we're going to move over to our 1. So we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 6 is 6. We're going to add those together. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 0 is 12. So we put down the 2. We're going to carry our 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Plus 3 is 6. Plus 7 is 13. So we put down the 3, we carry the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus 6 is 12. So our answer is 12,328. Our next one, we have 52 times 13. So we're going to start with 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And we have 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Then we're going to move over to our 1. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 5 is 5. We're going to add those together. 6 and 0 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. And 1 plus 5 is 6. So our answer is 676. Our next one, we have 20 times 21. 1 times 0 is 0. And 1 times 2 is 2. We're going to move over to the 2. 0 to hold our place. 2 times 0 is 0. And 2 times 2 is 4. Add those together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. And 4 plus 0 is 4. So our answer is 420. Next, we have 51 times 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. So our answer is 459. Next one, we have 24 times 897. We're going to start with 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. So we put down our 8. We carry our 2. We have 7 times 2, which is 14, plus 2, which is 16. And we move to our 9. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. We have 9 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. So we put down our 6. We carry the 3. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 3 is 21. Now we're going to do our 8, so we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. Okay. We have 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32, so we put down the 2. We're going to carry our 3. Now we have 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 is 19. We're going to add those together. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 0 is 12. So we put down the 2. We're going to carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 9 is 11. So we put down a 1, we carry the 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So your answer is 21,528. Our next one, we have 91 times 9. So we're going to do 9 times 1, which is 9. And then 9 times 9, which is 81. So our answer is 819. Okay, these are our last 5. So now we have 23 times 852. So we start with 2 times 3, which is 6. And then 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, now we're going to move to our 5. So we're going to put down 0 to hold our place. We have 5 times 3 is 15. So we put down the 5, we carry the 1. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. We move to our 8, so we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. We have 8 times 3, which is 24. So we put down our 4, we carry our 2. We have 8 times 2 is 16, plus 2 is 18. We're going to add those together. 6 plus 0 is 6, plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 0 is 9. 1 plus 4 is 5. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 1 plus 0 is 1. So our answer is 19,596. Our next one, we have 48 times 30. We're going to start with 0 times 8. 0 times 8 is 0. And 0 times 4 is also 0. Now we're going to move over to our 3, so we need to put a 0 to hold our place. We have 3 times 8, which is 24. On the 4, we're going to carry our 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. We add those together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. And 1 plus 0 is 1. All right. Okay, now we have 32 times 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 3 is 9. So our answer is 96. Okay, so our last two, we have 22 times 618. So we're going to start with 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. So we put down our 6. We carry our 1. 8 times 2 is 16. Plus 1 is 17. Okay, now we move over to our 1. We're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2 again. Okay, now we're going to do our 6 times 2. So we're going to put 2 zeros to hold our place. We have 6 times 2 is 12. So we put down a 2, carry our 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So we put down the 3 and the 1. We're going to add all those together. 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 0 is 9. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So our answer is 13,596. Okay, last one, we have 40 times 77. So we're going to do 7 times 0, which is 0, and 7 times 4, which is 28. Now we're going to move over to our other 7. So we're going to put a 0 to hold our place. 7 times 0 is 0. And 7 times 4 is 28. Add those together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So our answer is 3,080. Alright, so that is everything I have for you guys today. If you need me, you can reach me on Google Hangouts. You can also email me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, a great summer, and I will talk to you all soon.